I'm doing it. I'm streaming it. I'm live in it. I'm really up in it. I'm going. I don't remember what this one was. Oh, it was the Ooga Booga. This time, bruh. Oof. Wowee. Twitter has some interesting things. What was in my fucking recommended feed was just like an awkward video of like somebody kissing another person, but like one person definitely did not like that. No, I'm done. It's good. We're doing Wii stuff. Super Paper Mario. Good. God damn it. It's a Wii game. It's time. I wonder why it has to do that sometimes every time and sometimes not. So I'm starting a little bit earlier in the day than I typically do. This is just so that way I can kind of offset the whole blunder of starting super late last night. So I guess this morning, night. No, it's these guys. Did I use throw? I might have used boomer, honestly. Okay. I can't style on these guys. Also, where did you come from? Piranha plants are notoriously not able to be jumped on. What is this? Spring and breed that... It's a horsetail, okay. Hello, Belladane. I'm doing well, how are you? I just had like an existential crisis. Is like, you know, I'm voicing these things to myself in theory, right? But no, there are actual people watching me now. I don't know. I had a moment of time where I was just like watching shit on YouTube for a hot minute. I was I guess procrastinating. Dude, I play some other games as well besides this one. Yeah, I mean, as far as it goes, I consider myself a variety streamer, even though I know that to some that's probably a not so smart way to go about it. I've done a lot of different games on stream. Has to be a good way to do this. I've been trying to sequence break with Dash L. Come on. That's great. It's so. Look, this is very much not the way to do it. Ever tried Dead by Daylight? Yes. I played it years ago. I had like a streamer friend group that used to do Dead by Daylight, but I haven't played it recently. I know Nick Cage is in Dead by Daylight now for some reason, which is hilarious to me. It's almost like the game knew that I chose the bomb man. This looks very similar to like the crystal section in Hollow Knight. What have we got in here? A Bowser card. Wondering if the 2 next to Bowser means I already have an existing Bowser card. Now I have 2 of the same. To be honest, I'm not really invested in the card collecting mechanic in this game. If I drop this here. Oh. I'm a gamer. So Moist Mango and the Horsetail are exactly the same. I don't need Ice Storms. I'm a god gamer by default. I had to honestly use this more. Okay. There has to be another answer to this. I'm gonna use Dash L again just to prove it to myself. Oh my god. I'm a god gamer. Let's go. I really don't think that is the way that I'm supposed to do this. What's over here? Already been here? I don't think I'm supposed to be over on this side. I'm some variety streamer, yes. I'm mainly like a big Zelda person. I know I'm predisposed to a lot of Nintendo games, but I don't know, I have plans to do other things outside of Nintendo. I'm being dumb here. Stream schedule? I don't really have one that's like set in stone. I've been trying to do at least an hour every day and then 2 hours on my off days. I'll probably put it in my Discord at some point, but I know that there's like a built-in Twitch function as well, so I might do that as well for those who are only followed. Because I have a weird work schedule that's like a 3-week rotation, so not every week is the same, where I do have the same days off, if that makes sense. And there's like one week in a month where I'll work a weekend, and then the other weeks I don't. So like sometimes I'm off on the weekend, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm off during weekdays, like in this case I'm off Monday, Tuesday. What do you gotta tell me? Garbage into river, Crag. Every day into river, Yag. Tossing it gone. What is Marl doing? Throwing trash into the river. Obviously, use your Craig. You return trash to nature, brah. Cannot waste garbage. Everyone know that. I guess to give you a sense of upcoming days, probably for the following 3 days, so I got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm probably going to be only streaming it. I say 1 hour, but at least 1 hour. Unless I'm feeling adventurous, and I probably go over that. That's just kind of like an at minimum. So probably within the same time frame of now. An hour or more. And then for the weekend, probably closer to 2 hours. Again, within the same time frame. I'm usually active in the afternoon, Central Standard Time. I just follow you on Twitter. Can I get a follow back there? I mean, if you want, yeah. I'm all for networking. Good day. What do you sell? Buy, sell, store, pick up, checkpoints. Oh my god, Ian. Thanks for the love. Okay, so at some point I'm probably going to get a pixel that allows me to be small, because there's a small house right to the left in that section, and then in the wall there. This is part with the fucking chest. I've gone here 3 times already. I'm losing my mind. There's something about this game where I probably shouldn't like stop at the times that I do, because I always get disoriented. I'm unsure where to go next. Wait. Oh, we got something over here. One of these rock boys. It's kind of a nice detail. So if you take damage, your meter will recharge no matter what, if you're flipped. What does it make me say, Wait, is this the moment where I use my new pixel? Because I wonder... Fleep is only used in instances where the game sparkles. It hasn't done that since last chapter. This is really hard to do. There we go. Okay, nothing here seems out of the ordinary except for that dark dude. Okay, you're allowed to move in stopped space-time? How dare you? I should probably use my health. Why are you calling me sexy? Funny sex number. I've been good. I'm trying to uphold myself to a better standard than I have been. So here I am streaming. The other thing I've been wanting to do is game dev. So that's where I'm at. But I think one step at a time, because honestly I've introduced 3 new things to what I normally do every day, and that's working out and streaming. So I mean, if I hit at least 2 of those then I'm happy. But I also have my like extensive game design document I've been adding to over the years. I say years, it's been like 1 year since I made that, but still. What am I to do here? I do not understand. Oh, maybe, you know what? Now that I've fended off the other goons, I think they'll probably be more willing to talk to me. What do you want? Face look real sad, brah. You not enjoy life? Here's secret of life. Find stuff that interests you, then you get your crag on. Stuff of interest all over. Jasperoid tell you about one to start you up, brah. You see 3 blocks in a row? Oh, bonk them like this. Left, right, middle. Something of interest really happened then, brah. That's right. Cool. Confused here. I don't think that I'm supposed to encounter that 3-block thing as early as I do. I have a solution. Rotate camera. My camera is never in a fixed position because I'm also never in a fixed position. I'm the most wiggly worm of all time. Oh, curse me. This feels wrong. This is the solution. Left, right, middle. We've done it. Gaming. I don't think I'm supposed to have dash shell at this point. Oh dear, did you see them? Over there. Angry elephant. Oh god. He's helicoptering. The bean. The bean! Oh my god. This man has a lot of health. Oh my god. I've never used dash shell with Bowser. This actually makes Bowser kind of viable as a character. These things have so much health. Ian, how have you been? I double my attack. Of course I'll use that. This life lesson has not treated me well at all. What is the secret to this one? Yo, Ian coming in with the sub, let's go. And ironically, I've had at least a sub every day. Look, this is the most financially successful I've been in years. Also, have you seen like Twitch fucked up some shit? Apparently, like a lot of long-standing subs or like channels, they like accidentally like stopped. They had some sort of weird issue with their servicer for payouts. Okay, these statues probably mean something now. But yeah, I think when like updating their servicer or whatever, like it just like canceled a bunch of subscriptions, and so like streamers that had like 400 plus subscriptions like had all of them canceled, and like people usually rely on those being like a monthly recurring thing. Either, you know, that's the most fucked up thing, or better yet, it's more money into people's accounts who actually need the money. But then again, some streamers are entirely reliant on that kind of income. That'd be scary to me. What is the secret? I must know. I'm a dummy. Oh. Yes, I do understand. Yes, they are part of some mechanism. 1, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 1. 2, 1, 3. Left, right, middle. I was always told that left, right, middle worked. What am I to do? Is this the whole area? I shit you not, if I didn't have Dash L, I'd be really upset in this moment. Like, I still keep the space helmet for even when I'm not a spacefaring explorer. I'm really convinced that this is just a useless pixel. I was talking with Dylan last night. I need to figure out how to better utilize my channel points. Do you have any ideas for what I should do for channel points that don't involve some look, I don't know, poor life decisions? Okay, so I hit a shirt change. Yo! Wait, can I modify, or wait, if you're a moderator, can you, like, I don't know if you have the option to be able to do that. Actually, I kind of want to do this right now. Not change my shirt, but you know. It's actually really funny. Where am I at? Okay. Community. Earnings. content, monetization, channel, streaming tools. See, this is where we delve into like really crazy things, like a bunch of like third-party extensions. Channel points, here we go. Words. Okay. Default rewards, custom rewards. Reward icon. What would I do for the icon? What should the color be? Oh my god, there are like so many different things. It's just like, this is just a thing. This is so stupid, I love it. There are like multiple icons that I can set as like the reward icon. I'm not sure if that's like a made icon gallery. Shouldn't be a cooldown. 10,000 points is pretty expensive. Dylan Sucks is no longer banned from this channel. Are there any shirts? $5K? It's enabled. It's added. I don't know how long it takes for that to enact. I go to... Alright, what do you have to say? Still looking bummed, brah. That's not face of person getting their crag on. Destroyed. Know what you need. Okay. Oh, there's no like colons or anything. We got a heart though. I'm not hooking Jesperoid up. What? I feel like that's precisely what I'm doing though. Please. Why? Why am I doing this? This is really weird. Jesperoid not feeling it, brah. You're not giving it a oomph. Say it 3 times. Please 3 times. What if I say it in all caps? You son of a bitch. What is this? How dare you? This is Mavis Beacon's typing class. Okay. P-L-E-A-S-E. This is teaching me how to type in Netflix. Yeah, nice, brah. Jesperoid can tell you really want to hear a big secret. So here, information nug for you. It's kind of long though. Okay. We'll write it down, I guess. What am I writing down? Yeah. Two, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, left, left. Is that enough? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? I can't even count anymore. Left. Middle. That's it. You write it down? You do it right. Something interesting happened, brah. This is fucked up. The number string he gave me is infinite. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3. 1, 1. 3, 2, 3. 1, 3, 3. 2. 3, 3. 1. 2. 1, 2, 3. Damn you. Did I write this down wrong? I think I might have. Let's try this again. I wonder if I got this wrong and I didn't write it down, do I have to say please like 7 times again? Okay. So from the top. We got 2, 3. 1, 1. 3, 2, 3. 1, 3, 3, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Make it drop. I'm going back to this dickhead. He has some explaining to do. I'm gonna write the string next to the string that I already made and we'll see if it lines up. Unless... No. The game is not gracious enough to give this to me without actually writing things down. Ian, you have no patience. I was about to go back to this gentleman and show him who's boss. Middle, right, left, left, right, middle, right, left, right, middle, right, left, middle, left, right, left, middle. Where did I get the impression that he said left like 7 times in a row? I'm a dickhead. I'm stupid. Big dumb. I do not understand the human language. What is this? What is this? No, I'm cursed. I'm clearly cursed. There's so much, like... In this game, I swear, the game... I feel like Super Paper Mario is just an elaborate troll for people who actually like Paper Mario. And I'm not, like, subscribed to this. So it makes me only feel like they just hate people who play video games. It's just filled with 100 trolls. Like, I got to do menial labor in this. All of the puzzles are somehow deeply elaborate, but also very simple in theory. In pursuit of the abducted Cragnons, Mario and Co. headed for the Gap of Crag. What did the Florosapiens want, and where was King Caracas with the Pure Heart? Despite their hustling pace, our heroes never caught the sight of Florosapiens. Mario didn't give up, he knew his fleet. Fleet feet. Feet! There, we caught up to the fiends. Thank goodness we left all of the nuances out of the book, otherwise the book would be too long. Bowser's Flame has kind of like an... oh no. I don't want that root. Oh, please. Wait, is there any... oh shit. Ugh. What is the meaning of this? Water tablet. What does a water tablet do? Okay, this is a quest item apparently. I'm starting to wonder if this was an actual serious submission or if this is just something that you just wanted me to make a change to my shirt. Do you not like the root beer stand? Do you have something to say to me? The root beer stand absolutely sucks. You can't tell me otherwise. I was actually asking, or was talking to Miss Michaela about the root beer stand and whether or not it might still be in business. What? I should be able to open a door? What? I hate this game. See, it's labeling blocks as unbreakable, even though they're breakable, and you have to point Tippy at them and have Tippy tell you that they're breakable. How? Why? That's kind of fucked. Is the food still the same though? See, I can kind of live with that. It's not like I'm gonna like eat there every day. I just wanted to take her to it at some point because I think it's sort of like a place forever etherized in my brain. Similar to Chan's Garden, which has changed ownership like 3 times. What? The Igloo is one of those that I felt was kind of overrated in my opinion. I'm not sure. I might be super wrong in that. I don't know, I only went a few times and I think I might have just not selected the right thing to eat. Yo, card, let's go. Oh no, it's a shroom shake. Bone and cut is kind of useless. Nah, I don't want this. Get it out. Wait, I'm in the volcano now. Okay, so I'm assuming I need all of the symbols here. Pork tenderloin, onion rings, chocolate malt. I'll put it on my list. I might unironically do that. Who knows if I will ever fulfill that prophecy, but if I do, props to me. I have like 400 notes on my phone that I'll probably never ever look at it again. It's just how I operate. This is a Fleep moment. First I want to be Bowser. Hey, game, you dick! Oh man, it makes me upset. So I have access to another Rock TV that involves me running around, or somebody else running around a tree? Or a Tetris block? Oh! Shroom's still there. To wait for my stupid bar to recharge every time. The ironic part is that Mario's don't even help in collecting coins. What's the point of this power-up? Attacking enemies? The enemies are easy. I just use Bowser and I flame him. See, yep. What is this? It's like the second time that thing has appeared in my playthrough and I don't know where it came from. What's the purpose of this? Oh, shit. Okay. Should probably exercise more caution in this. Yeah. I don't care, I'm leaving Mario in there. Healed my meter as well. I didn't know that you could kill them for Omega coins. That's wild. I've seen people play Valheim. Apparently, they finally came out with the Mistlands like 12 decades after their initial release. I shouldn't be mean on game developers. I know it takes a long time to develop a game, but that also makes me kind of wonder how long it took to make their like initial release. But also, there's probably a lot more pressure now that they are like more accepted. Look at them go. No. Please. Oh, Bowser can't flip Isaac. What is happening? $76. Oh, yeah. See you later, Ian. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by, giving me some cashola and chatting. I might not be on later, it kind of depends. I have a friend who's going on an open mic, so I was gonna go see her. my god, it's Chunks. Or Chunks. I've not been made to wait like this since that fine lass stood me up long ago. You did this to break me concentration, didn't you? Sorry to disappoint you. You think I'd fall for a bush league move like that? Misguided? That's not even a real word, you squishy bug. Quit your yapping now. It's time for us to settle this once and for all. Big talk for a wee little weird looking butterfly. I'll be wanting an apology in writing now. I want it written with your face. Salutations, old Chunks. Cute. Once again we meet, like two large hairy Vikings on a storm-tossed schooner. What's a schooner? No. That didn't work the way that I wanted it to. It's fine. What do you want, Dementio? I don't be needing any help, yeah. I'll just get in the way. So from what I'm seeing, a schooner is just like an old boat. A quadrillion pardons, far be it from me to be a hindrance, far be it. As it happens, I merely have an acquaintance in this land. Just saying hello. Saying hello, eh? Yes, truly, and I saw you, and thought perhaps my magic can aid in this fight. Rest assured it'll hardly be underfoot. You fight to your heart's content. Ciao. Well, it doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Maybe I misunderstood that weirdo. Well, anyways. You lot are in for it now. Wait, that was a fight. Bargadol, bad enough that you beat me once, but twice is too much to bear. How can I show me face to the Count now? I can't. Put me out of me misery. Good idea. Get on with it, I'm serious, I've no regrets. Although, perhaps I do regret not confessing me love to that sweet lass. But no! There's no way for a brave warrior to talk when his time comes around at last. It's so hard to read this man's dialogue. So do it now, finish me, and me. Well, salutations, old Chunks, how are things, Dementio, look, honestly, this is kind of important. How about some privacy, eh? Yes, of course, I understand. Your honor must be satisfied. But oh, Chunks, before you let your game be over, humor poor little me for a bit. I have something I rather think you'll enjoy. I do wish you'd try it out for me. The crazed loon! It's not the time for... Oh, it's not the time? Not the time for something that will aid Count Bleck? Ooh, for the Count, eh? Do change a thing or two. Fine, then. You lot. You took enough of a beating for a day, so I'll let you off easy like. Tell you this, though. You better work on your skills by the next time we meet. Wait, what about all that drivel about you not showing your face to the Count and such? Hey, shut it, I live for the Count. I couldn't end me a game without his say-so. You have to speak for sure. So I'm done with it. From now on, I'm all brawn, no brain. The past be nothing to me. All that matters is Count Bleck's future. All for him. Chunks away. It is time to part. Ciao. It's really funny to me that there are different dialogue options for each foe. I like how this is just a TV video of somebody drowning in the water. Oh, Josh. Do I get to find Yoshi in this chapter? Is Yoshi merely a mention in this world? Of course. Sure thing, game. This thing. We're just gonna do this forever. That did almost all my health. Cool. You dickhead. Wait, I can't flip with Bowser. How dare, how dare, how dare. That was not worth it at all. What if I fall here? Makes sense. I hit it with a hammer? I hit it with a hammer. If the hammer's my ass. A hammer I doth not have. Tube state. Welcome, Enderlord. I've been pranked. I have so many items that reduce poison. Okay, well, now that I have a horsetail, I can actually consume the other one. I have twice the amount of torso. Ah! No, I fucked it all. That's fine. Alright, so I know if I sink in the water, that gives me my water slate. Then I got the fire slate. Now I just need the wind slate, or whatever the other one is. I'm really bad at the combat in this. I finally understand now. It's supposed to be a Yoshi. no skills. I can't use my fire. Or flip. Crazy. I get what I need to do here. Go to the Yoshi statue and just walk in a circle around it. No. Ah. I almost got the full thing. Right. Yep. There we are. There we go. Is this not where I bring the tablets? I guess not. Rock, water, and fire. Oh, I'm getting butt kicked. I'm like walking into 100 rakes here. I like how the act of gravity is so powerful that the bomb is just moving through the water Mach 17. Remember, you drink your weirder. Perhaps I just go back. My only issue is that I don't remember where the entrance is to this location. This theme is driving me nuts. I need a hammer. Wonderful. There we go. First wonderful acquired. Pretty sure I just was like in the sky before, like I spawned in the sky. I don't think I can like go back or backtrack here. I'm just gonna do this for the rest of the time that I get items. I have too many. It's still through it. Shit. Okay, like the worst feeling ever in a game is not knowing where to go next. So this was the zone at the fire. The area I was in previous had the water. I go all the way to the right. It's the rock. And there's just an extremely high cliff for some reason. Maybe I go up to the top of the mountain. Yeah, but I have 3 stones acquired. Whoa! A ladder. What is the meaning of this? Okay, so I know where the stone tablets are, or are supposed to be inserted. What? Nonsense. There has to be some sort of discrepancy here. Oh, duh. Also, hello, DJ. You're not wrong. I'm an idiot. Okay, so stone, water, fire. Whoa, what? Hey, yo. It's a hammer. Let's go. So I'm getting nothing. So you ignoring me, or was that a yes? Wait, what is happening? I like, is there a conversation that happened before? It sounds good. Been a while since I heard voices. Been a while since I talked. Gotta tell people how you feel, or they don't know. Gotta talk or no one hears up. Some weird question. You got a motto or what? Whisper it to me, huh? I don't think this is gonna fit. But yeah, it's perfect. I'm loving that. Really good wording, really good timing. Really got me right there in the heart. Look, it can be like the most rewarding thing is being good at a fighting game. Cowabung. That's your motto. Words that you live by, right? Right on, good stuff. Feels like I know you now. It really drives you. Gotta say, it's inspiring. I haven't felt like this in a while. It feels kind of like when I first became a pixel. Gotta get on board with this good feeling train. I'm sticking with you. Cudge. Yeah, feeling good. Yeah, I got a ton of pent-up energy, let me tell you. No, like I aspire at one point to be like at least good enough to fight one of you guys in fighting games, even though I have literally no background and have never been good at any of them. That's true. After repelling Ochunks, Mario and Co. followed the Florosapiens underground. Was the hideout of the Florosapiens just up ahead? Oh, it's dark and narrow. Hey, you just kicked me. Sorry, all me. Our heroes followed the long dark corridor, listening to echoes of their own voices. As they groped their way along, the light at the end of the tunnel grew brighter. We finally arrived at the inner sanctums of the Florosapiens. The Cragnons, kidnapped from downtown of Crag, had to be around somewhere. Ooh. Banger moment? I get the same vibes from this as like the Hollow and Terraria. Coming to you live from the foul darkness that the Florosapiens call home. Lesser Cragnons would weep softly. No one has set foot in this cave and emerged alive, but some make history with sheer gall and willpower. And Flint Cragley is such a man. Cragley ho! Into the Florosapiens Cave of Doom, a Flint Cragley crag-trotting adventure. No, wait a second. That'll never play well in the sticks. How about Cragley ho! Tastes danger, Flint Cragley versus a recragnated mummy in Florosapien Central. I wonder if that'll test well with the weekend audience. Let's try it. Cragnons are fickle. Suddenly out of the cave mists mysterious slavering creatures. They hope to dine on a fillet of Cragley? Would our hero mate their mandibles? Tune in after this brief commercial break to witness the torrid conclusion. There's no cameraman. Great, cut, print, wrap it. Now what do you adults want? What are you doing here? Huh? You're on a quest to find a treasure called the Pure Heart? Spectacular, just fabulous, all-time coincidence. That's what this is. It's great to meet fellow adventurers, really ecstatic about this. Listen, call me Flint. I'm a heck of a guy to know. Best crag trotter of our time. You may know me from Flint Cragley Crag Trotter, which airs weekly on Cragvision. That's why I pretended to be kidnapped. I'm filming another epic show. Unfortunately, my idiot crew wandered off somewhere, so unprofessional. They turned away for a second, they vanished into the foul blackness of this cave. The worst part is, they have the key that'll get me deeper into this infernal abyss. You there, if you run into my crew and tell them I'm waiting and stomping impatiently. Your adventure personified, thanks to you kindly. We run into them. Hey, Deej, I'd be down to fight you even though I'd be terrible. That's the whole point. Stomp me into the ground. You cursed me into the very edge. Oh, fuck. No. Oh, done. I have my hammer. This interacts exactly the same as Mario's hammer in the previous games. Fantastic. I can't jump in the hammer. How good is this? Just use Kudge. This is just a method of getting coins. Am I enjoying Super Paper Mario? I really like the writing. I feel like the rest of it is kind of cursed a little bit. It's kind of like one of those things where like I can totally understand if I were like a lifetime Paper Mario fan, like I'd be really irritated if I got this after getting, you know, Paper Mario 64 and then Thousand Year Door. It feels like an elaborate joke to those familiar with those games. But I don't know, it's one of those things, it's like... Also, I'm not even putting any inputs in here. The game is doing this for me. I've played Thousand Year Door, but though I don't really remember a whole lot of them. Or of Thousand Year Door. I remember playing it with my brother. Hey, you're not mind controlled? You escaped from processing center, brah? Monzo may be odd to take director there. Maybe Sprout on head mellow him out. One of that Cragley gentleman's crew members. You requested your return. You know director? So that where he was. He told Monzo, wait here, but Monzo bet he forgot 1 second later. Job of Monzo, really lame. Thanks, brah. Monzo, head back now. Oh, this is kind of grim. We're now mind-controlled Sprout zombies? This is fucked up. Wait. Oh, this goes against my progress. I didn't realize. So I'm not supposed to fight them. No. I keep on doing this to myself. Yeah, Mario can't. No, I'm not interested in that. Something interesting is happening with this crystal here. I feel. Maybe not. The level just ends here. Watching you play this game, it seems like one of those games that's more neat than fun. Yeah, like in practice, honestly. It's like one of those things where I'm like, you know, the developers really seem like they cared about like dialogue and also like just weird out of the box solutions, but I feel like when you like use those puzzles in practice or like actually experiencing themselves or like them firsthand, it doesn't feel good. Some of these puzzles feel like the game is like legitimately pranking me in a not so fun manner. Okay, what do I do here? No way. Is the game just gonna let me do this? That's funny. What happens if I use dash L? I do not want to endure the cart ride again. But it has a couple of loop-de-loops. Yeah, see, that's where that falls apart. Fuck me, I guess. Why is this allowed? I'm wondering... This just feels weird. This feels awkward to me. Like, the guy was up here. Maybe I was just here to retrieve the guy. What about the others in the bottom here? I don't understand. I guess I'll do the fucking cart ride again. Decade Country had this figured out. Why do this? I genuinely, like, I have, like, so many, like, why do this moments in this game. What the fuck is this? We'll have a cart ride and it's gonna take 100 years and there are 3 loop-de-loops and you can't do shit until the cart rent ends. Yeah, but they hit that cart segment for different reasons. It's because it's fucking hard as shit. Gotta figure out a way to weed out the casuals, you know? What is the purpose of the singular block? The other thing that is, like, kind of fucked up about this is that, like, this game kind of leaves puzzle moments ambiguous to the player. Like, you don't really know if you're in a puzzle or not. There's no, like, clear distinguisher. And so you're always flipping and always shaking every bush just to figure out what is actually required. Wait a minute. Is there another cart ride? Can flip during this. Wait, is there something that I need to flip in order to change? I don't understand. I like how I can initiate this at any point during the cart ride. Okay. That's a thing. Excuse me? But of course. Also, a lot of this makes me feel like whoever developed this was given like $2 to make this game. Ah. I've been pranked. The purpose of score is that I guess it levels you up arbitrarily at some point. It's effectively like the score of a Mario level, except I guess it put to like one playthrough. Whoa, where in Crag you guys come from? Serious, who are you, brah? Part of Flint's crew, are you not? He's been looking for you. What? You know where Director is? Oh, that where he is. Thanks. Hornfels, head back now. But first, see other crew Kragnons with little Sprout on top of head? Lower Sapiens using Sprouts to mind control Kragnons. They see you, they attack. Don't let guard down, brah. In a miraculous turn of events, I was reunited with my faithful camera Kragnans. There's no time for celebration. We had to swoop to the aid of the kidnapped. With danger nibbling our heels, we ventured deeper into the forbidden cave. To do so, we used the key last to open an unopened door in the Forsaken Labyrinth. So, you do have the key, right? Let me grab that. No, bro, I had key, but not have key. We lost it. A tragic crew blunder ruins Cragley. Had the gods adventure forsaken us? Nah, brah. See, Cragley say you lose this, so Cragley hold on to it. Cragley got key, brah. Rostress, if such a claim were true, there would be evidence in my pocket, which there isn't. Cragley, ho! A miracle struck as if by magic. The long-lost key had been returned to my pocket. Oh boy! Also, I now know the truth about the giant power-up and why they added it in New Super Mario Bros. Is because they didn't have any ideas for the level and they just wanted you to walk through a bunch of bricks. And it worked for my dumb, stupid kid brain. I fell for it. This is so obnoxious. This is so obnoxious. Just put the door at the end of the level. Fuck you. Oh my god. Ah! It's a puzzle. I'm starting to wonder if Nintendo even knows what a puzzle is. How is it 10 times worse? I don't believe you. That you creating the site too horrible to believe is still that bad. We're going to look for it now. Wait up, brah. Boss, no, Monzo not want to get left behind, brah. Inventory bloat is a real problem in this. I need a card key. It's like, it's the formula that I can get down pat. It's usually like, level introduces a problem that you need to overcome, usually in the form of some sort of key of some sort. And then traipse around in circles 100 times until you find the key. What is this? Background detail. Cool, we got another key. Okay, so we need to be infected by the sprout. Of course. So the game series is just called like Sierra Games. Or is like Sierra Games like the developers that make? That sounds like torture. What is the purpose? Oh shit. Okay. I have to forfeit. Oh, Bowser and I'm an Indian. Oh yeah, King's Quest and Leisure Suit Larry, of course. That makes sense. Okay, maybe Pixel will tell me more about this shit. Did I take Peach out for this? Do you have to get on the Switch as well? Maybe I use Throw. What a weird way to solve that. I'm getting so lost here. Okay, so we got this glowing text on the wall here. Behind the skull, that's what it says. It is screwed. Behind the skull. I'm in pain. Okay, so this is the skull. No? The ladder is where I came from. I could try backtracking, but I'm not sure. I feel like... Because I came down that ladder, I hit the switch, and then now I'm in this like weird loop. We have text here that says behind the skull. What's behind the skull? Behind skull. Stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. Cool. So. We have the way forward. No. No map. I know, right? Mario can reach into the skies. I've used ground pounds on like 100 different things. No! One of those is not like the other. What? Yeah, it's fine. It didn't hurt me at all. What are you doing in here as well? Did I get the picture? You want to challenge the new improved Trunks? You got pepper in your pants, I'll give you that, but this time you'll get ruined. Uh-oh, your belly's growling like a starving dog. Warrior rule number 1, never fight on an empty stomach. This is madness. Alright, but we've got the call of the day. You can't go back in the warrior rules. Next time, no, you're done. Trunks away. Okay, nice of them to place me where I need to go. Or wait, they did not. That's fine. I still do the same amount of damage as well. Perfect. And then I face the real end boss, where I just get the heart. What's going on, man? The lore in this universe. There we go. I didn't realize there was a mind-controlled boy down there. a really annoying way of doing this. Wait a minute. Is it gonna reset all the fucking blocks? I swear to God. It is cool. Great. Are these beautiful things? Ooh-wee, bring them to me more, more, more! I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. Come on. Oh, cool. Oh my god. Oh my lord, I'm sucking so hard at this. Maybe Bowser isn't the answer. Okay. Oh my lord! I gotta heal. Okay, there we go. Give me pure heart. Beautiful, keepness, I will time, beautiful.
What?
We've defeated your king, get over it. Totally thought of his people first, man. You wilted him. Water, man, I'm talking about water. Cragnons were polluting our water. These dudes were tossing trash into the river. We had to drink that crud. That dirty water was what drove our king bonkers, don't you get it? So then, oh. Of course, I knew it all along. Cragley, ho! Emergency special report from the Flora front lines. Environmental pollution drives Flora sapiens mad. Whither will they rampage? So the villagers throwing garbage in the river was the reason for this whole thing? Well, I tried to tell those guys, but my thoughts were too far ahead of their time. Let's play well with Green Cragnon crowd. Ratings explode, brah. It like Crags on Ice meets Baron von Craggington. Yes, once my fellow villagers see this, they'll surely realize the error of their ways. Once the words of Flint Cragley reach them, they'll throw garbage no more. Yeah, Waterman, I mean, it's easily our most precious treasure, you know what I mean? Promise not to dirty our water and we'll just chill down here and be cool. We'll totally take the spots off your villagers' noggins too, man. Sounds like a fine way to keep the peace in the land. Keep those promises, folks. Wailing on our king aside, you guys are totally heroes. You should take this. One of our earliest kings received this to safeguard until our hero's arrival. Our people have kept that promise for like 100 years or something crazy like that. I'm sure our wealthy king here would be stoked that his duty is done. We did it. Men of true grit witness live what others can only witness live what others can only see through crag vision. That's what moves me to travel into the belly of the beast week after week. Thanks again for watching, and until the next time, Craglio. Having wrapped up their latest shoot, Flint and crew went back to the downtown of Crag. Mario and friends clutched the 6 pure heart as they walked back towards Flipside. Our heroes had taken a new step towards overturning the prophecy of destruction. Yes. And with that chapter finished, I'm probably outie. Raise your trunks in the air as the most debonair men strides into the room. Springing forth from his lair and his foes, all despair for Black be the name of their doom. Oh, that's our Blackity Doo. Yeah, something black. And that's the guy who says, "Ooh." Gosh, Trunks, quit it. You're breaking windows. What are you yelling about? Oh, that? Yeah, I just had Trunks come up with a nice motivational tune. And as punishment for getting beat by that hero again, I'm making him sing it 1,000 times. 1,000 times? Gosh, you're even more evil than I thought. Hey, but enough chatting, so where's the Count, huh? I want to see him. He hasn't called me to go do anything, and I'm getting so bored. My destructive little friend is all gassed up and itching to get back into action. Yes, Bot is begging me to take him out. Say the word and I'll roll out. Yeah, great enthusiasm, but let's shelve the robot action plan for now, okay? Thing is, the Count kinda left specific orders for us to stand by. Got that? No way, we're just supposed to wait here for that big, mean hero to come get us? So the Count doesn't need my services? Excellent, I'll just be off then. You go nowhere, we wait. It's the Count's direct order. His word is absolute. Be a good little minion and don't move until I'm told. Okay, thanks. I'm bored. And Bro craves his daily smash. I can't just loiter here. There's no action. Ha ha ha. Hard to stay still when you're pined for sweet vengeance, is it? Dimentio. The Count's orders are all absolute, completely without exemption, yes? We shouldn't even dare to think about a secret sneak attack. Perish the thought. Beating the hero would please the Count greatly, but we must follow orders. Oopsie, remembered something real important that I gotta do. Back in a jiffy, bye! Got to go deflavorize Robot's flavorizer. Look, Timpani, the stars are beautiful, aren't they? There's a tradition in my village. We believe that wishes on stars come true. Oh, is that so? In that case, we better get wishing, don't you think? I don't need a wish anymore. I already got my wish. Now I have everything I need right here. Timpani. Aren't you cold? Not at all. I'm very warm. Can we stay like this just a little longer? Tippy. What? What's the matter, Tippy? You seem a little out of it there. Well, didn't you just hear something? No? Alright then. It's just that for a second I thought I had remembered something very important. Wait, it looks as though it's gotten bigger. We need to open the door to the next world quickly. Let's hurry. Okay. I'm gonna go to the save point. Then I'm out. Also, see you later, DJ. I will have a good rest of my night, and I hope that you as well should do so. Oh, you're back. Oh my god. I imagine that some worlds have already started to decay. I wonder how long our dear Flipside will be spared. The Light Prognosticus doesn't say anything about how long we have. The Light Prognosticus was only written to counteract the Dark One. As such, it's not truly prophetic, so it's hard to say how long we really have. And yet, I feel confident in saying that we do not have much time at all.
Yeah.
It seems that someone on the outskirts of Flopside has spotted a Heart Pillar. As you're no doubt seeking the next Heart Pillar, that is a good place to start. I will go back to the Light Prognosticus to look for clues. Okay, I saved. I don't want to listen to that dialogue again. Thanks for everybody who tuned in. Thanks for the casual of dollars thrown at me by Ian, and let's see, got some channel points in there as well. So good stuff. See you later.